Hello everyone, this is Sneaky Turtle, and today I'll be explaining how to properly D.Va, what she does, and basically just who she is. Alright, now, D.Va is a tank in Overwatch, and she's pretty unique, alright? Like, if you get to know her or have any experience with her whatsoever, you know she's pretty unique. Now, as her primary weapon, she has two automatic shotguns that have unlimited ammo and are fairly good at close range. Like, they're not as good as Reaper shotguns, but they're not terrible. If you lock onto an enemy, you'll take him out pretty quickly. Now, her shotguns, when she fires them, do slow her mech speed significantly, so you become basically a sitting duck with two close range shotguns. And they do their job. They'll damage nearby people, but they're not really good at taking out people far away. Now, her shift ability is basically a I'm not sure what you call it, but it's basically a like jetpack rocket thruster thing. I'm not sure. I didn't look it up, but anyways, it lasts for 3 seconds, and it will move D.Va around the map wherever you point your mouse. So you can move her in any direction, and she can go pretty far. And she can knock into and bump enemies and damage them a little bit, but more importantly, knock them off of the map if possible. And it's just a good ability for getting you around the map. Like, there's not much else to it. And for her right click, because she doesn't have an E, but she does have an alternate fire, is the defense matrix. Now, the defense matrix is what makes her truly a tank, and it is basically a unlimited range shield that stops all projectiles, and it protrudes like 10 meters out in front of her. And the only reason that it's not too overpowered is because it slowly charges when it's not in use. Like a second after you disengage from it, it slowly charges. And if you just watch my gameplay, you can see. Now, for her mech's ultimate ability, it's called self-destruct, and basically D.Va jumps out of her mech, and it goes in whatever direction it's going, or stay still if it's not being moved, and in about like 2 or 3 seconds it'll kill all enemies in a line of sight of the mech. So if you're not behind cover and you're pretty close to it, well, if you're fairly close to it, you'll die. And once she's out of the mech, she has a out of the mech form, which is basically just her and an automatic pistol. It's similar to Mercy's pistol. There's not that much to it. And she also has an ultimate when she's out of her mech, and it's called Call Mech. And all it does is calls a mech down from the sky, and if you happen to be beneath it, it will smush them and do some damage. And I personally like D.Va behind Reinhardt. She's my favorite tank, and she's very unique because you can get some pretty impressive kill streaks with her by doing nothing more than just not dying once you go out of your mech, because then you just play a little more defensively. You don't rush in, you just shoot, and if you hit someone, your ultimate will charge really quickly, and as long as you don't die, you can get pretty impressive kill streaks. And she's super strong if you know how to use her. Again, she's pretty difficult, sorry about that. I'm fairly tired. And she's pretty good. I don't really think counters many people because she's a big target who deals only moderate damage at close range and crap everything else. But her ultimate's pretty good for countering stationary defenses or just taking out large groups of enemies. I'm not really sure about who she exactly counters, but I don't really know. But she does counter incredibly well. I'm sorry. She is countered incredibly well by basically anyone who can deal large clumps of damage, like Pharah or Reinhardt. Anyone who can basically deal a lot of damage in one hit, because she has 400 armor, so she's pretty good at stopping individual bullets. So I guess she's good against like Soldier and Bastion. I don't know. And I'm doing all kinds of Overwatch stuff, and please like this video if you enjoyed watching. I'm sorry about all of this. My brain's not where it should be. And please subscribe if you want to watch more, if you want to have more guides on characters. I am going to be redoing my guides for everyone up till Roadhog alphabetically. And if you're already subscribed, please share this video with others, alright? I'd greatly appreciate it if you could. And thank you all for watching, and have a great day.